Adverbs list. Abnormally, abroad, accidentally, acutely, actually, admiringly, adventurously, almost, always, annually, anxiously, arrogantly, awkwardly, bashfully, beautifully, bitterly, bleakly, blindly, blissfully, boastfully, boldly, bravely, briefly, brightly, briskly, broadly, busily, calmly, carefully, carelessly, cautiously, certainly, cheerfully, clearly, cleverly, closely, coaxingly, colorfully, commonly, continually, coolly, correctly, courageously, crossly, cruelly, curiously, daily, daintily, dearly, deceivingly, deeply, defiantly, deliberately, delightfully, diligently, dimly, doubtfully, dreamily, easily, elegantly, energetically, enormously, enthusiastically, equally, especially, even, evenly, eventually, exactly, excitedly, extremely, fairly, faithfully, famously, far, fast, fatally, ferociously, fervently, fiercely, fondly, foolishly, fortunately, frankly, frantically, freely, frenetically, frightfully, fully, furiously, generally, generously, gently, gladly, gleefully, gracefully, gratefully, greatly, greedily, happily, hastily, healthily, heavily, helpfully, helplessly, highly, honestly, hopelessly, hourly, hungrily, immediately, innocently, inquisitively, instantly, intensely, intently, interestingly, inwardly, irritably, jaggedly, jealously, jovially, joyfully, joyously, jubilantly, judgmentally, justly, keenly, kiddingly, kind-hearted ly, kindly, knavishly, knowingly, knowledgeably, kookily, lazily, less, lightly, likely, limply, lively, loftily, longingly, loosely, loudly, lovingly, loyally, madly, majestically, meaningfully, mechanically, merrily, miserably, mockingly, monthly, more, mortally, mostly, mysteriously, naturally, nearly, neatly, nervously, never, nicely, noisily, obediently, obnoxiously, oddly, offensively, officially, often, only, openly, optimistically, overconfidently, painfully, partially, patiently, perfectly, physically, playfully, politely, poorly, positively, potentially, powerfully, promptly, properly, punctually, quaintly, queasily, queerly, questionably, quicker, quickly, quietly, quirkily, quizzically, randomly, rapidly, rarely, readily, really, reassuringly, recklessly, regularly, reluctantly, repeatedly, reproachfully, restfully, righteously, rightfully, rigidly, roughly, rudely, safely, scarcely, scarily, searchingly, sedately, seemingly, seldom, selfishly, separately, seriously, shakily, sharply, sheepishly, shrilly, shyly, sleepily, silently, slowly, smoothly, softly, solemnly, solidly, sometimes, soon, speedily, stealthily, sternly, strictly, successfully, suddenly, supposedly, surprisingly, suspiciously, sweetly, swiftly, sympathetically, tenderly, tensely, terribly, thankfully, thoroughly, thoughtfully, tightly, tomorrow. 2. Tremendously, triumphantly, truly, truthfully, ultimately, unabashedly, unaccountably, unbearably, unethically, unexpectedly, unfortunately, unimpressively, unnaturally, unnecessarily, upbeat, upright, upside down, upward, urgently, usefully, uselessly, usually, utterly, vacantly, vaguely, vainly, valiantly, vastly, verbally, very, viciously, victoriously, violently, vivaciously, warmly, weakly, wearily, well, wetly, wholly, wildly, willfully, wisely, woefully, wonderfully, worriedly, yawningly, yearly, yearningly, yesterday, yieldingly, zealously, zestfully, zestily,